Alright, you guys wanted updates on the ...2003 Chrysler Pacifica. So here they are. First off, as you can hear by the dinging, we get the keys and everything. And the dealership that junked this car. And by the way, that was a joke about the year model on the door. Door says 03. I understand production and everything happened in 03, but they weren't titled and on the road until 4. So they were marketed as an 04. But this one says 03, and I've called it an 03, and that's what we're going with. So go ahead and make your comments about how they didn't have them in 03. That's perfectly fine. Don't really care. This has the what's a timing belt driven dual overhead cam engine, and it was making a horrendous rattling noise, and they estimated that the engine was bad. That's what their so-called tech said. And I'm not gonna say the dealership's name, but they're just a complete dumbass, because their tech that diagnosed it with a bad engine could have figured out the problem if he would have honestly just opened the damn hood. The water pump and the idler tensioner bearing went bad, and the water pump was actually leaking, and the bearing was so worn out it was shaking and bumping up against the metal cover. And then the tensioner pulley was doing the same thing. It was shaking all around, and the two noises together created a terrible rumbling sound from the engine anytime it was running. And the water pump runs with the timing belt on these cars. Well, they replaced all of that. Dad tore it down, put a new water pump, a new timing belt, and a new tensioner on it. And yeah, so we'll let you hear this bad engine. Notice that it's also at home now, not at the junkyard. We went ahead and took it home. And I know a lot of you guys are not so big fans of Chrysler. I've noticed that by reading the comments. However, these cars are still relevant in today's market, especially with the options and the upholstery trim that this one does have. So for us to have $500 in a 2003, I'm using a lot of quotes today, Chrysler Pacifica that's fully freaking loaded. This car could sell right here out of this yard with a wash and a wax for anywhere from $2,500 to $3,500. I did some pricing around, and buy here car lots, buy here pay here car lots are still having these on the market around 50, 55. So here we go. All right. The little screen in here, I don't know if it doesn't work or what's going on, but I know some of them had, like when it was turning on, you saw the Chrysler logo come up. This one doesn't do anything after the Chrysler logo disappears. I don't know what the deal with that is. But everything else works. But you hear this bad engine? It sounds terrible, doesn't it? Oh yeah. Totally garbage. As we mentioned, it's got a trailer hitch on it. Power windows. We have up here, if you press this, didn't press it good enough. It's got the automatic opening and closing hatch. Pretty fancy stuff. So if you get back into the car, you can press that button again. And she's latched. All the windows work. Sunroof works. We are running at temperature. We have a tire that's low on air, 3/4 of a tank of gas. And let's see, US to metric. Boom. 179,000 miles. And now it has a new timing belt and water pump. Someone made some jokes about the design or the cutout for the gear shifter. That's pretty funny. And now we've got it in drive. Nice and quiet. We got a control arm. You heard that clunk. There's a control arm in the front that is bad. So we're gonna order some new ones. But other than that, this thing was a pain in the butt to retime. The motor runs good, transmission shifts good, no warning lights other than a tire light. Like I said, that tire's just low. And then we'll put control arms on it. And I think we're gonna sell the Saturn Vue, and he might drive this one for a few months until he gets his next project in. So we will park this right here. And there you have it. 2003 Chrysler, 2003, 2004, whatever you want to call it, Chrysler Pacifica. And here's a teaser for our next upcoming video. That's the flywheel from the Honda Rally Wagon. Flywheel bolts backed off. David didn't torque them, even though he said he did. So that'll be getting a flywheel, and we'll be able to save that engine. Console in the back, cup holders, outlet, fan control. Alright. Guys, thanks for watching. Here's your update on the Chrysler Pacifica. We'll let you know how it goes after it gets all washed and waxed. We literally brought it home this morning after we finished the repairs. So now it's going to get wash, a wax, armor all, tire shine, stuff like that, interior cleaning, leather conditioning, all the good stuff, and control arms, and we'll get tags on it. Then we'll drive it around. I'm probably going to clean the headlights too because they're kind of yellow. And that's going to do it for this video. Drop a comment down below, let us know what you think, and we will see you in the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching. And remember, it's a very cheap Chrysler, and that's why it's okay. We don't have any real money in this car. So while yes, they are, if you'd like to call them terrible and unreliable and garbage, that's perfectly fine. But when you've got about $500 in a car of this condition and state, the value on it, even though it's garbage, is still very high. And yes, it will go back up for sale. We don't keep things very long. Like I said, he'll probably drive it a month or so, and then it'll go bye-bye. So, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.